Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tarot, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at what people find attractive about you. I'm going to be revealing your crystals for your piles. So for pile number 1, we have Lepidolite. For pile number 2, we have Larimar. For pile number 3, we have red Jasper. I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick whichever pile you are most drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one pile, you can pick 2 or all of them. Your intuition will always know best. You can also pause the video if you need more time. If you are done picking a pile, please find the timestamp for your pile in the description box below, and then I will see you at your reading. Bye! Hi to all my magical star beings. This is going to be your pile preparations where I pull your cards in advance. If you're looking to skip ahead straight to the reading, please click on the timestamp in the description box. And I will also be listing all the oracle decks and tarot decks I use down below there. So I think we're going to start off with pile number 1. So I'm just going to put that crystal there. So spirit guides of pile number 1 with the Lepidolite crystal. May I please look into what people find attractive about my pile number 1s? What do people find attractive about my pile number 1s? What do people find attractive about my pile number 1s? What do people find attractive about my pile number 1s? Spirit guides of my pile number 1s, what do people find attractive about them? Spirit guides of my pile number 1s, what do people find attractive about them? Okay, I'm going to organize these and put them under pile number 1. Okay. Okay, so pile number 2. Spirit guides of pile number 2. What do people find attractive about them? Spirit guides of pile number 2 with the Larimar crystal. What do people find attractive about them? Spirit guides of pile number 2, what do people find attractive about them? Spirit guides of pile number 2. What do people find attractive about them? Spirit guides of pile number 2. What do people find attractive about them? Spirit guides of pile number 2. Okay, I'm just going to organize these cards and put them here. Pile number 3. Spirit guides of pile number 3. What do people find attractive about them? Spirit guides of pile number 3. What do people find attractive about them? Spirit guides of pile number 3 with the red Jasper. What do people find attractive about them? Spirit guides of pile number 3. What do people find attractive about them? Spirit guides of pile number 3. What do people find attractive about them? So I'm just going to organize these cards quickly. Okay, so that was your pile preparation. Thank you for spending this time with me. I will see you in your reading. Bye! Hi there, my pile number 1s. If you chose this Lepidolite crystal, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what people find attractive about you. So I'm going to lay your cards out. The first card we have that you chose is Seer. So next we have the cat, independence, and healthy boundaries. We have cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels, and emotions. We have the 7 of Swords. Next we have the 2 of Emotions, which is the 2 of Cups. We have the Muse of the Muse of Inspiration, which is the King of Wands. We have the 5 of Inspiration, which is the 5 of Wands. And we have the Knight of Voices, which is the Knight of Swords. I'm already starting to feel what this is about. We have the 8 of Wands. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Star. That's interesting. We have the Star and we also have a star here. You are literally star being. Seven of Wands. Okay. Okay, my pile number ones. I already start to see and feel the energies here. Since you chose the purple crystal, and you know, I see a lot of purple here in your cards, with this card and this card. Purple is usually a color of like intuition, connecting to your deep intuition, connecting to your crown chakra, connecting to your higher self. So I feel like you are very wise people, my pile number ones, and people often feel like when they talk to you, you just give them the answers that they need, or you give them a little nudge or push towards their own potential in some way. We even see a third eye here and what looks like rose-colored glasses to me. So maybe people love that, you know, you can connect so deeply. I'm hearing the word wise. People love that about you, where they can just talk to you and they feel like you get them, like you understand them. I feel like people think you're an old soul and that you look at life with rose-colored glasses. We even see her eyes being pink, not a normal human color eye, but it's like people see you as this majestic being, even with the hair color, like this majestic being that just sees life from a higher perspective. I feel like you don't judge people or make them feel small or little. You always bring people up and show them their highest potential, even when they feel like low, you know what I mean? The ear is really standing out to me. So people love that you're a good listener and that you really look interested in what they have to say. I also feel like even if you were to judge people, you wouldn't tell them that. Like, you're very kind, my pile number ones, and that's what people love about you. People love how wise and, you know, kind you are, and they feel like you're an old soul. And another thing I see people love about you with the bubbles here, I feel you have this playfulness to you where you're just kind to everyone. And even if you aren't really kind, well, I don't feel you're nice. I feel you're kind because we have the cat here, but I'll get into that in a moment. But you have this sense of playfulness to you, and I don't feel a lot of people know this side to you. I feel they know it when they get to know you a little bit better because we have the cat here. And when you think of cats, like if you go up to a cat and you're a stranger and you try to pet that cat's going to walk away. So, you know, some people might not like that about you, but a lot of people do like that about you, especially like people, for example, let's say you're at a party and someone sees you not really caring like a cat does, and not really trying to be nice to people, but rather being kind and knowing your own worth. And let's say this people pleaser sees you doing this at a party and they really get inspired by you because they're like, oh, you know, I don't have to people please if I don't want to talk to someone. That person just, you know, like went their own way and did their own thing. So I can too, like, wow, okay, so that's the kind of energy I see. And I also feel like, yeah, that playful side of you, people only get to see it when they get to know you better. And since it is like that, I feel like people appreciate it more, if you understand. And I feel like you just have this way with people, like where you bring them up and you show them their potential, but it's because you had to find your own potential when no one else would bring you up. So it's like you are a star, my pal number ones. We literally have a star. You're a star and you shine so brightly, and we even see purple here. You shine so brightly, my pile number ones, and that is why people really find you attractive. Everything about you just shines so brightly. You, my pile number ones, are difficult to explain because it's like a star. You can't explain why a star is beautiful, but it shines and it's beautiful, and everyone looks at the sky and it's like, wow, wow, wow. Like, I want to take pictures of that. They're showing me the moon now, and how if you take a picture of the moon, it doesn't really show up on camera. Maybe it's in the sense like people are around you and they try to catch you like a cat and you run away. And it's like, I feel like people also find that attractive though, that you're not, nice per se, but rather kind, where you're not like people pleasing. I think people find that really attractive, that you say it as it is as well. Because here with the Knight of Voices and the Seven of Wands, I feel like if people were to come up to you and be rude, be nasty to you, I feel like you'd say something to them. You'd defend yourself. You're not mean to people, my pile number ones, but if people came up to you and did that, you defend yourself, and I feel like that's what people like about you. And I'm also hearing you're very loyal. You defend your friends as well, and like your family members and things like that. So I feel like here with the Knight of Voices and Seven of Wands, you don't like people telling you what to do or how to act. You kind of just go to the beat of your own drum, and people find that really attractive about you, my pile number ones. With the Seven of Swords here right next to the Two of Cups, I do feel like, I feel like there's two things I see here. So with the Five of Inspiration, we see someone looking very self-consciously here with the hands covering them and like the mirror according to the question. So I feel like people of the same gender of you kind of get self-conscious around you because you are so attractive, my pile number ones. And with the Seven of Swords, perhaps people find this side of you, like you not conforming to what other people want you to be. People find that very attractive. And the Seven of Swords depicts someone stealing, but I don't see that for you, my pile number ones, because I feel like you're very kind people, but it's like you have this dangerous air to you where people see this and they feel attracted to it, because not many people are like this, where they are so open and authentic to being themselves and not conforming to or molding themselves to other people's liking. So people that are self-conscious around you are also learning lessons to see their own worth. Okay, my pile number ones. With the opposite gender, I see a lot of people find you attractive, but it's like they kind of see this side of you, this dangerous side of you when they first meet you. They don't see this kind, loving, bubbly, playful self. And I feel like sometimes, the opposite gender sees you that way and, what is the word? Misjudges? Misunderstands you like the first time. And they think you're like this. They think you're someone that is, fun, goes out and drinks and this and this and that. But I feel like there's more to you that some people don't see on a deeper level, but that's what they find attractive about you. I'm seeing it, but only people that can't see themselves on a deeper level will see you that way. And people that really see themselves on a deeper level and love themselves on a deeper level will see your potential the same way you see theirs, my pile number one. So yeah, I kind of feel the feeling like your body is really attractive, because we see a body here. Some of you do ballet, because the way her feet are pointed makes me think of ballet or dancing. Some people find that attractive about you if you do that. I'm kind of getting the energy of like people sometimes how do I word this? People, we are doing a reading on what people find attractive about you. I feel like people that see you this way are kind of just seeing you in that light, and looking at your body, but the people that really see you deeper find this attractive about you, find your soul attractive. Does that make sense, my pal number ones? And a lot of people like of the same gender look at you and see you being so confident and so fiery, but they don't know how many times you've been put down by the world or by people, and how much times you had to pick yourself back up on your own, my pal number one. So they think you have it so easy, but they haven't walked your journey, and that's kind of the energy I see. With cycles and rhythms, people love that you are real and authentic. Like, let's say an example of this is, let's say a friend invites you out, and you know, you're very like high energy that week, and then Saturday comes around and you're feeling so tired, and you're honest with this friend and you're like, you know, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think I'm up to having a good time with you. I think I'm just going to bring the mood low. Can we please reschedule? And, you know, we can have fun another time. People that are respectful of your boundaries will actually appreciate that and be like, wow, I love how honest and authentic this person is. I love how they didn't just go out with me and just pretend to have a good time. You get what I mean? So there's something really real, raw, and authentic about you that people love, my pal number ones. And I just feel like you have this loving air to you that people also love about you with the Two of Cups. It's like people feel like they can open up to you, and people feel like you bring this fiery, passionate energy, joyful energy, and they love to match your energy, my pal number ones. People find so many things attractive about you, my pal number ones, but I want you to also start seeing yourself like the star that shines brightly. And we can't explain why a star shines brightly, but it does. And so do you, my pal number ones. That was your reading on what people find attractive about you. I really hope that this resonated and that this brought you some clarity on what people find attractive about you. And I will see you in my next reading. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, comment if it resonated. Bye. Hi there, my pal number twos. If you chose this Larimar crystal, this reading is for you. We're going to look at what people find attractive about you. So let me get your cards out. So the first card the first card you chose is the Infinite. Second card we have is the Swan, Transformation, Trusting the Psychic Gifts. We have Sorceress. You are a magical person who can manifest your clear intentions into reality. You know, it's interesting that the Sorceress card came out when you chose the Larimar crystal, which is highly, highly linked back to Atlantis and Lemuria. And I know during that time, like, I've heard stories of people looking back at past lives and things like that, and people finding, you know, that they manifested things with their intention into the 3D. Well, it was kind of like 5D back then, but if you feel, you know, connected to the ocean, to Lemuria, to Atlantis, I would highly suggest looking into that. We have the Eight of Wands. Wow. Literally, that is a synchronicity. A witchy, outfit, and also the Sorceress card. Some of you are spiritual, some of you are highly connected to your own magic, and people find that attractive. We have the Nine of Inspiration, which is the Nine of Wands. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock. So I think people love how, you move forward as you go by life, even if there are obstacles or challenges. We have here the Hierophant. We have the Three of Materials, which is the Three of Pentacles. We have the Temperance card. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Empress. We have the Ten of Cups. And we have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, my pile number 2. So what I see here for you, I kind of get the energy here with the Witch clothes and the Sorceress card that you are either a spiritual person, or maybe you just have this magical quality to you where people see your magic even if you are not, a spiritual person or a witch per se. People see your magic like within, and it's difficult to explain, but it's there, and something about you sparkles, and it's like you leave glitter everywhere you go. We even see here the idea of like sparkles, and here sparkles. It's like something about you, your heart leaves sparkles everywhere because you have magic within your heart. Your heart is a portal, and I feel like people find that really attractive about you. People see that about you when they talk to you, when they interact with you, and it's like there are infinite multiple things people find attractive about you, my pile number 2s. And I feel this energy like you're just really what is the word? Ethereal. I got the word ethereal. Something about your aesthetic or your look is very ethereal. They just showed me TikTok. Some of you, post, videos on TikTok or Instagram. I mean, we even have a unicorn here, so maybe some of you dress in an aesthetic that is ethereal, or your face just looks ethereal and angelic in some way. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but your energy just feels angelic and magical in some way. And it's not something specific about you that I can put my finger on, but it's you, my pile number 2s. You're very ethereal and otherworldly when you meet people. It's like your aura just radiates this sunbeam energy, this magical energy. And I feel here with the Swan, and the Empress card, you're very elegant as well, my pile number 2s. People love the way you dress because we have here a dress here, and she's dressed very beautiful there in orange. So maybe you wear clothes that stand out, or clothes that are very elegant and luxurious, and it's not like you have to show off in any way. It's just you that shines out to the world, my pile number 2s. I'm hearing the song Witch, W-I-T-C-H, by Devon Cole, and I think it basically speaks about woman in her power, something like that. I can't really remember. Let me just see. She's a woman in total control of herself. So if you want to listen to that song, go listen to it. And then I also saw a vision of Princess and the Frog, the Barbie movie. I mean, not Princess and the Frog. I also saw the vision of the Swan Princess. So I'm just going to... I saw the vision of the Swan Princess and Barbie and that transformation. I can't really remember what happened in that movie, but I kind of just want to go on Google and check quickly because, I mean, it could have to do with your reading. When I think about Barbie, she was always kind of a different thing every time, and people were really fascinated by her because, this time, you know, in this movie she's a doctor, in this movie she's a mermaid. So maybe you're like that, like you are a transformational person, and like every time someone sees you, you're always leveling up and like doing something new. And it's like maybe even your aesthetic, or you know, you as a person like changes all the time, and it's like people can't keep up with you, my pal number one. So let me just see. Barbie of the Swan Lake, sorry, that's the movie name. So it says here, the evil wizard Rothbart turns a dit into a swan and takes the ball for himself. The fairy queen saves her, but says that she will retain her human form by night and turn into a swan during the day. So that's interesting. Maybe like turning into a swan during the night, like they like different sides of that Barbie character. Maybe some people see different sides of you, and that's why we have the infinite card here, which is why like so many people find different things attractive about you, my pal number two. And people see different sides of you, and yeah, they're showing me like a bunch of mirrors now, and like people seeing different sides of you, my pal number twos. And what makes you so attractive is you have a big heart that just shines out. And I feel like you, with these angel wings, like they're showing me like, let's say you and then another person, and like your wings around them, like in a hug. Does that make sense, my pal number twos? I feel like you're earth angels. Does that make sense? Like there's something very angelic about you. Like I want to be in your wings. Hug me, my pal number twos. But this is so beautiful. And even here with the Six of Pentacles, we see the idea of generosity. People love how generous you are with your time, your energy, your love, your kind words, everything about you, my pal number twos. And the Empress shows a woman holding a flower. So I feel like, you know, there's something about you that is just so Venusian and so beautiful, or so handsome, or just so attractive, and it's hard to put my finger on it. Here we see hair, so maybe like the hair is like looping and very flowy, so maybe people love your hair. And we see the idea of a flower crown here and here as well. So maybe people love the decorations, or, you know, the kind of like, what is the word? Accessories you use in your hair or on your body, like with your clothing. Like maybe your accessories just make your look all together. Does that make sense? So I feel the energy that you're very similar to my pal number ones, but different in a way. And it's like I can read you so well because your heart is so open, my pal number twos, that I can just read your soul like this. And it's like you leave the sparkle everywhere you go, and you leave people better than before, like before they were with you. And I feel like with this element, like the 10 of Cups and the Empress, you're very nurturing to people. You make them feel like they're family before, you know, they even do anything to make you do that. Does that make sense? So you treat everyone like very lovingly and nurturing, and people feel that energy. And it's like people see you as very wise, a very old soul, someone that they can come to and trust with information. We see here the idea of these, is it lights? I don't know what it's called, but we see that idea of like you lighting the way for people, giving really good advice, being very trustworthy, and people find that attractive. People find attractive like how kind and nurturing you are. People find you attractive because you are so balanced and you're always transforming and leveling up. And people find you attractive, you know, like when you're resting. I'm just hearing like sit there and look pretty. Like people love to just sit and watch you. Does that make sense? Like I'm even seeing here with the baby, you know, let's say you're in a mall and you're walking around and someone is walking with their little toddler and their toddler is just staring at you the whole time. You know why that toddler is staring at you? Because they see your aura. And it's like your aura shines so bright, my pal number twos, that people just find you so radiant and magnificent and otherworldly. And I feel that, you know, a lot of your friends, siblings, or co-workers just love staring at you or looking at you because they find your soul so attractive. And it's your soul, my pal number twos. It's not, I feel like you are beautiful, you are attractive, you are handsome, but it's like your soul is the thing that is so attractive, and you help people bloom by being so kind and loving. And I just feel like also kids, you know, look at you and see you as like, oh, mermaid, fairy, like, I don't know, that energy, because your aura is so bright. I also feel like you have a lot of love interests that find you attractive. I'm seeing a rainbow here in the back for the first time, so maybe you feel like, maybe you make people feel like the rainbow after the storm. And I also feel like people are just interested in you. You know, the other gender is always interested in you, or like people romantically interested in you. They're always just interested in you and they want something serious with you always. And it's like they can't explain why. For example, let's say, you know, you meet a person and this person has commitment issues. It's like for you, they'll want a serious relationship with you and all of this, even if they're not usually like that. But it's because you are so open and nurturing that people just feel safe around you, my pal number twos. So that was your reading for what people find attractive about you. I really love doing your reading, my pal number twos, and I can't wait to see you again in my next readings. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up. Please comment if this resonated and what stood out to you. And please subscribe, and then I will see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pal number threes. If you chose the red Jasper crystal, this reading is for you. We're going to take a look at what people find attractive about you, my pal number threes. So you chose the card Beyond the Mind, and I'm going to lay out your cards for you. Okay, so these are the cards we have. The first card we have is the Serpent with Knowledge and Healing. The second card we have is Quiet Time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. Then we have the Seven of Coins, which is the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Six of Inspiration, which is the Six of Wands. We have the Chariot. We have the Queen of Emotions, which is the Queen of Cups. We have the Queen of Materials, which is the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Ten of Wands. We have the Two of Cups. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, my pal number threes, now that we have your cards laid out properly, I see what we see here. Okay, so the first thing I'm noticing in this card Beyond the Mind is her hair is blue, right? So perhaps some of you don't have colored hair in that sense, but maybe some of you do, but perhaps some of you are very colorful people in general, where you either wear very colorful clothes or your soul is colorful in some way. It's not bland or boring, is what I feel the first thing people find attractive about you. The second thing I'm noticing here is her hair is so flowy. You know, it's so flowy. So maybe you as a person are flowy. Maybe you dress in a flowy, romantic way. Maybe, even here with the serpent, it's making me think of like dressing, and you know, like maybe you're dressing in like a really romantic, flowy way that people find you really attractive, and like their mouth waters for you, if I can explain it like that. Secondly, maybe you as a person are just very flowy and romantic and sensual in that way. And people just love that about you. People find that very attractive. Second thing I'm noticing is all these stars here and these stars here. So what I kind of take from that is, I'm hearing Queen of the Night. Okay, but what I kind of take from that is you have this glow to you, like where, you know, you shine very brightly, or maybe you just have this glow to you, like it looks like there's glitter around you, in the sense of like your aura. You get what I mean? Where you're just very sparkly. Maybe you wear a lot of sparkly things as well, or you like glitter, or like, let's say, you know, glitter eyeshadow, things like that. That's kind of what I feel. And then since we have the Flower of Life here by her throat chakra, I feel for a lot of you, people find your voice very attractive. And since we have quiet time here, people really find it attractive that you're not someone that will talk and talk and talk and talk if there's nothing to speak about. But it's like you choose when you talk, and maybe sometimes like when people ask you questions, you first think about what you say, or you really are careful with what you say to people because you know words can hurt. So you only choose to speak words of kindness that lift people up and breathe life into people in some beautiful way. So people find your voice very attractive, very alluring is what I hear. But the reasons people find you attractive is beyond what words can explain. Like I said, you have this very ethereal presence, and as you can see here, it shows like a green aura. So maybe you just have this very bright aura, like a colorful aura that is very bright, that people can't consciously see, but they feel it when they speak to you. And you know, we have a snake here, and we also have two snakes here. So there's that idea of like flowiness, because a snake does this, you know what I mean? Like this. So maybe the way you walk is like very, you know, beautiful or handsome or attractive, or like maybe you have curves, like, you know what I mean? Your body in that sense. People find your heart very attractive. Your aura, your soul, with the Queen of Cups. Especially romantic partners. They find that very, very attractive. People that get to know you on a deep soul level. I kind of actually want to Google the serpent snake meaning. Maybe we can find some information there. The snake symbolism. Oh, wow. Okay. The staff with the snake that we see here has long been a symbol of medicine and the medical profession. So maybe some of you are doctors, nurses. Maybe some of you are healers in some way. Maybe some of you help people a lot, and people find that attractive about you. Maybe some of you are just having healing energy like around you, and people notice that when they get to know you on a soul level, my pile number 3s. So the other thing I see here is it originates from the story of, I can't pronounce this name, it was a Greek god of healing, whose cult involved the use of snakes. So, yeah, it seems like people notice your healing energy, maybe not consciously, but on an energetic feeling level, like where people love to be around you. I do know that the snake also symbolizes rebirth and transformation. So maybe you are a person that is ever changing and always, bettering yourself, and people find that attractive. Or maybe your style or your aesthetic or like your hair is ever changing. You get what I mean? That's what people find attractive. People find it attractive that you are really hardworking, and even if you don't feel like doing it, here we see the idea of a hot sunny day, and she's even wearing a sweater, so she might be feeling very hot outside working in her garden, but she's still doing the work. And people see that you're very successful internally and externally, even if you can't see that, my pal number threes. And people see how far you've gotten yourself in terms of your success and your goals and, your freedom in what you create for yourself. People see that you don't let life just drag you around, is what I'm seeing, but you actually go and take life into your own hands and take control of your own life. People also love the fact that even though you have the successful energy, you're very kind. You're not one of those stuck up people, and people love that about you. With the Queen of Materials, I feel like a nurturing energy. So people love your kindness and nurturing energy. And the Queen of Materials is the energy of, like, if I had to explain this in an example, the Queen of Materials, Pentacles energy would be someone buying you, like, let's say a friend buying you a bunch of lilacs because your favorite color is purple. Or the Queen of Cups energy would be writing your friend a poem because you really want to send them that type of love. That's just an example of the type of energy I want to explain. So people find that attractive about you, like your uniqueness, and it's beyond what words can explain. It's beyond what your mind can comprehend, because people just find you so attractive, my pal number threes. There's nothing specific about it, but everything about you is attractive, my pal number threes. And since you chose the red Jasper crystal, I feel like you have this way of moving with a sense of your own power. You don't let people walk all over you, but you also make people feel safe and secure with your voice and the way you speak to people and your kind heart and your kind soul. Here with the Two of Wands, you're always looking to better yourself. You're always looking to improve. And the Ten of Wands, that gives that same idea, like I said, of like a hard worker. And you don't let external circumstances push you down. You always find a way to find your own freedom. Because we see the Ten of Wands holding a big bag of something heavy. And here we see her back like more open and free. And the horses represent freedom. So people see that about you, that you don't let things get you down in that sense. I'm noticing here work attire, so maybe some people even think you are so alluring in your work attire, my pal number threes. Oh, we even see the idea of a glitter dress here. And earrings. Maybe some people love, the jewelry or accessories you wear, my pal number threes. And like I said, the opposite gender sees you as so confident, so alluring, so elegant. With the Knight of Pentacles right opposite the Queen of Materials, I feel the sense of people see you as a very consistent person, as a trustworthy person, a person that they can count on, a person that keeps their word. So yeah, I just feel like people see that so attractive about you, my pal number threes. And honestly, everything about you is so attractive, my pal number threes. Like, my words don't even explain how much it is attractive about you, because there's so many things that are attractive about you, my pile number 3s, and I just feel like this doesn't even do it justice. So I want you to start looking at yourself like this. Start looking at yourself like this beautiful flower that is about to bloom and show off to the world. That was your reading, my pile number 3s. I really hope that this resonated and brought you clarity on, who, not who finds you attractive, but what people find attractive about you. And hopefully this gave you a little bit of an ego boost, because that's what my intention was with this reading. So yeah, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, comment if it resonated, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading, my pile number 3s. Until next time, bye.